Welcome in Boneyard Garage. So I uncovered the old Wheelhorse, one of the ones that I had given to me, and we're going to see if it's going to start. Got the jump pack hooked to it. I already tried cranking it over. I get no power nowhere. The switch is all messed up. Solenoid's all screwed up. So we're just going to bypass it, put some power to the coil, and start it that way. Jump the starter. We have no spark. I did check that. So I got the points cover off. Points don't look bad, but just need to be cleaned. There's a piece of pipe on here that someone put on here. I think they had a stack on it at one time. Need some TLC. All the power takeoff stuck. No seat. No air filter covers missing. The gas tank is dry and it's a poly tank. And it's nice and clean, so that's good. It does have oil in it. Not the cleanest, but it does have oil. So yeah, we'll see if it's going to run. See what it sounds like. If it runs good, then we'll go a little further. I'll get this one uncovered and show you this one too. This is in a little better shape. Someone started to restore it a little bit, but I don't have the hood for it. So I was going to take the two, maybe lengthen it and put two engines on it. But I don't know what I'm going to do yet. First I want to do is see if I can get this one running. And then I might see if I can find a hood for this one because it's pretty clean. So I get these points filed and we'll bring you back. Okay, so we filed the points and we got spark now. Let me show you guys. Hopefully you can see that. So yeah, I'm not even going to pull the carburetor off. I'm going to put some gas in it. Let's see what happens. I'm sure I'm going to have to clean the carburetor, but hold on, I'll get some gas in it, guys. Okay, so we put some gas in it. Let's see what it's going to do. Choke, full throttle. Hopefully the fuel pump works. Even the fuel filter looks pretty clean. I didn't do anything with that. The gas is on. Hook up our wire. And I'll try to do this without dropping anything. Alright, here we go. Well, the fuel pump picked up some gas. I don't want to overdo that starter. Well, she tried to go. Try it again. I'm sure I'm going to have to get in this carburetor. Oh, I tore the wire off. That's why. Alright, let's try again. Okay, it does run. Definitely have carburetor issues, so we'll get that carburetor off, get it cleaned up. We'll go through the wiring a little bit and see if we can get that straightened out. But it does run, so that's pretty cool. Okay guys, I'm going to probably get it to the shop so I can work on it a little easier. Okay, so I got it closer to the shop, and heard it runs pretty good. But I'm going to take the carburetor off, clean that, and I'm going to figure out the wiring, take the gas tank out. Looked like someone tried to wire it. They got it all messed up, so I'll probably have to rewire the whole thing. But since we got it close to the shop, that's what we're going to do. We'll get the carburetor off, clean that, find the air filter cover, and take a look into the wire and see what's going on. Pretty nice tractor. I think it's like say late 70s, early 80s maybe. Not sure. It is hydrostat, and I drove it over here. I had it running good enough to drive it over, so forward and reverse works pretty nice. PTO stuck, but I don't have no attachments anyway to run on it. Thinking about maybe putting a snowplow on it for the winter. I do got weights for it. So yeah, we'll take the gas tank off. We'll get into that wiring. That's not the original solenoid, of course, for it. And kind of looked at the wiring a little bit, and they got power going to the coil when you hit the start, when you engage your starter, but when you let go, the power goes. So it's all backwards. But yeah, it's a pretty cool tractor. Runs good, you know, once we get the carburetor cleaned out. Don't smoke. Sounds pretty good. Let's pump up these tires, see if they hold air. Gotta find a seat, which I have a seat on the other one, which I uncovered. So let's take a walk. Say hi to Ziggy. Hey Zig. Zig. Hey, get the ball. Oh boy. So here's the other one. There's a seat for it. I wish I had the hood. It looked like someone started restoring it, and you know, they painted it with a rattle can. Not too bad, you know, just dirty. A little different model. Battery goes up here on this one, where it goes down there on the other one. I'm not sure where the gas tank goes on this one. I'm thinking it's right in this area right here. But yeah, we'll get working on this too at some point. The dash is a lot better than the other one. All the stickers up here. And this is also a hydrostat. It's got a bigger pump. I think it's a bigger tractor. The pulley's off it here, where the guy took it all apart. So I don't have all the parts. That's the problem. I got some of them, but I'm missing some also. So anyway, that's going to be, like I said, I was thinking about cutting the frame and lengthening the frames on it and put 2 engines on them. Still might, I don't know, but that's a project down the road. I got too many things going on right now. Still got my Bolins. That's the #1. I mean, I'm just going to tinker with that Wheelhorse until, you know, I get time to really concentrate on my Bolins. I'm just going to take this seat and put on there for now. And I got my Land Rover, you know, like I said in the last video. And my son bought a 6-inch lift kit for his Tahoe, so, and some wheels and tires, so that's going to be another project. So on top of all the work I got. Anyway, that's enough talking. We'll get this carburetor off and figure out this wiring, and let's see if we can't get this baby to get cruising on its own power. Okay, so I got the wiring all out. Look at this mess. All taped up. They had everything hooked backwards. So I just ripped the whole thing out and make a new harness. There is my regulator rectifier, which terminals are pretty rusted, so hopefully I can clean them up good. I hope it's good. There's my amp meter. So if not, then I can get one of those, not a big deal. I'm going to take off the solenoid, get rid of that. This is the ground they had to the battery that just went up to the bottom of the gas tank pan, not even to the block where it should go. So I'm going to redo the battery cables, put a good battery in it, rewire my switch, my headlights. I'm not worried about the safety switches. I'm not going to get into those because a lot of them have already been bypassed and the switches are stuck. So it's going to be my tractor, so I don't really care. Then after we get all the wiring done, it does run with the way the carburetor is now, so we can start it up, make sure it's running, charging, and then we'll get into the carburetor and clean that, new spark plug, and give the whole engine a tune up, change the oil. I'm going to put some air in these tires, see if they hold up. But yeah, I'm not going to paint it. It is what it is. You know, the seat is a little different from the Wheelhorse over there to this one, so I'm going to have to drill some holes, make that work. Check the hydrostatic fluid, hydraulic fluid. Belt's not too bad. I wish I had a guard, but I don't have the belt guard, so that is what it is. Figure out what I'm going to do for an exhaust. Thinking maybe side pipe on this. Come down, the side pipe comes out instead of a stack, just for something different. So we'll see. I'm only going to work on this when I get time, so it's probably going to take a few weeks, but it'll only be a few minutes for you guys. So I'm not going to put the video out until I'm all done. So okay guys, that's it for now. We will start getting this wiring cranking. Okay, so I have the Wheelhorse up here on the left, and I'm starting to do the wiring. I got a new solenoid on there. I already did my ground wire. That goes right to the frame of the engine bolt. And go on the other side. As you can see, I soldered all my ends and I heat shrinked them. Same with that one down there. So now I'm going to do from the battery up to the solenoid. I just want to show you guys how I do it. So I got my connectors and I got my new wire. And I stripped the wire so it's about 1/8 of an inch higher than the connector right here. Same on this end. And you put it on where you want it. So it's going to go on the solenoid, and then it's going to go on the battery. Right there. So after you get that lined up where you want it, what I like to do is mark the connector and the wire with a Sharpie, like so. And same down here. So when you crimp it, you know where to crimp it. You have the nice bend, and you got it as nice as you like it, and you go ahead and crimp it. So after we crimp it, then we're going to go ahead and solder it. So I'm going to get the camera set up on the tripod, and I'll be back. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to grab your crimpers, which I got here, and that's the connector. Line up your mark. Just take your crimpers and just give it a little crimp. Nothing major, just a small one. Same on the other side. I always like to put the cam of the crimper opposite of the seam in the connector. So we'll go in the back here. Like so. Once we get that done, then we're going to want to solder it. Put it in the vise. And got my torch, got my solder, and you just want to heat up. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to heat the connector up with your torch. And you want to just start laying your solder in. I should have got a little thicker solders. This is all I have. Sorry, it's going to work. Don't need much. Okay, so now we got it soldered. We've got to let it cool down. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, so it's nice. So we're going to let that cool, and then we're going to put some heat shrink on it. But I'm going to do this side while we're waiting. And it's the same idea as the other side. Make sure you get it nice and hot. Flow that solder right in. Okay, that's pretty much it. So we'll let that cool off and then we'll get some heat shrink on it. Okay, so now we got the heat shrink. All I had was blue that would fit over, so it's going to have to be blue. If I was restoring this, I would probably go get some red, but blue will work for now. That's what I got. So you want to get the heat shrink, you want to slide it over, you want to bring it to, I like to bring it to just about the bottom of the hole. You use a heat gun. I also use the torch. I just go and stay my distance. Heat it up. Keep moving it back and forth. Like so. Same on this side. Take the heat shrink, slide it over. So, got a nice solid connection that's not going anywhere. That's how I make my battery cables. Okay, we're going to get this on the tractor. Okay, so I have the battery solenoid all hooked up. Coil wire hooked up. I ran it down and under, brought it up to here, then ran the solenoid wire and a power wire from the power side of the battery, and ran it in wire loom and up here to the dash. So now I got the plug that was on the switch was shot. It's all melted, and I don't have another one, so I'm just going to use spade connectors on there. I just got to find power in, ignition, and start. I don't care about the safety switches. So I'm going to get ahead and wire that up. Then I'm going to run the 2 wires down for the headlights. I'm going to see if I can get those to work. And I also ran the wires for the regulator rectifier, which I'm not sure if it's any good. I cleaned the terminals best I could. We'll see if it's charging. If it's not, I'll have to get a new one. Not a big deal. I'm thinking I probably do because it was pretty rusty. But we'll try it anyway. And then I'm going to clean the carburetor. I'll probably do that off camera. You've seen a million carburetor cleans. New plug and change the oil. So I'm going to keep going on the wiring, and I will check back with you guys. Okay, so I have the wiring done. Like I said, I just took spades and put them on the terminals. And just put the power wire to it and found out what terminals I needed to use for my starter solenoid and the on and off for the coil. And I also hooked up the headlights. And I ran that wire underneath, and I put a quick connector right there so I can unplug it if I'm going to take the hood off. So there's the headlights are working. It did have a tail light right here, one of those oval ones, so probably put another one there. You see I got it hooked up. So I'm going to get the gas tank back in. I already dropped the bowl on the carburetor. I looked at it right on the motor and it looked pretty clean. I just cleaned out the bowl and threw some carburetor cleaner through the jets, and we'll just try that, see how it works. Still got to find a cover for it. Put a new fuel filter in it. I'm going to put a new spark plug in it and change the oil. Put the gas tank back in. I'm going to drill 4 holes, 2 on each side, and bolt the seat down. And don't know what I'm going to do with the exhaust yet. I have a stock one with the other Wheelhorse I might just throw on there because whoever made this is kind of, see it, wherever they welded it, it's kind of tender right in here. See it move. So I might just put the stock one on for now. But I think what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to drop it down and come out with side pipes right in here. But I'm not sure yet. Okay, we're going to get the gas tank back in it, change the oil, put a new plug in it, see if we can find an air filter cover. Then we'll start it and take a ride, but probably not tonight. Pretty late out. I would have had it done, but me and Mrs. Boneyard and my brother and sister-in-law went for a motorcycle ride to go get some ice cream. So it was a nice night for a ride, so we decided to take a ride. So I'm going to put that stuff in. I'm going to clean up the shop, and tomorrow we will get it out and take it for a test ride. Okay, so I have it about done. I still got to get an air filter cover. Don't have one here. I believe I got one down at my dad's place, so I'll go there and get it. All the wiring's done. Sodded up nice. I do got to get a voltage regulator rectifier. That's no good. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be. I dropped the bowl on the carburetor and cleaned it quick. I do got to take it off and give it a good cleaning. It's not 100% yet, but we'll do that. We did change the oil, put a new spark plug in it, new fuel filter in it. I checked the hydrostatic oil is good. It don't look too dirty. We may change it at some point. Tires hold air. Wired up the headlights. Gonna get a tail light for it. Don't have one. I bolted the seat on. So let's see if it's gonna start. Hopefully it does, because the battery's a little low from me cranking it like crazy and it's not charging, so let's see. Not bad. Oh, and I had to fix the governor. That wasn't working, so I readjusted that. Okay guys, that's it for this Wheelhorse for now. Runs pretty good. I'll use it around the yard for a while. See how it runs. It's in pretty good shape. Alright guys, if you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, hit that bell. Working my way to that 1,000. Slow going, but I'm making it. I probably should do some live streams. Maybe that will help, but I just can't find the time. Weekends I'm out of the house at 6 o'clock working, and I work during the week. So by the time I get in the house, I'm beat for the night. But we're gonna try. When the gets towards the fall, we're gonna try to do some live streams, and so. But I really appreciate you guys' support. I enjoy doing it. I really do. And this was just a little in-between video working on this tractor before I get my Boland's project going. It's already started it, and there will be a video coming out on that. And then I think that's going to be it for a while. I do got that other Wheelhorse without the hood. Don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. So anyway, that's enough talking. It's a pretty long video already. So okay guys, like I said, hit that subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Appreciate it. You guys have a good day, and Boneyard's out.